And you know it, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, guys? It is, for me, it's Monday, January 6th, 2025. It is 12:24 p.m. Pacific time, and I'm just starting my day off. As you can see, it's kind of slow right now. I've had my DoorDash on for about 25 minutes. I turned it on at 12. I got a late start. I had a bad time sleeping last night, and so far I haven't gotten any orders. So I turned it off, went to CVS to grab a couple of bucks. We're going to shoot over to Bank of America, deposit the money so we can get some Bitcoin, so we can keep our Strike app funded, so we can buy every hour on the hour. Use the link below. So yeah, so let's go over there, because that's a hot spot anyways, to get some more orders. And let's see what the first one will look like. All right, so the Eagle has landed with the deposit. Put a few bucks into my Bank of America through the ATM. So we're all funded up. Bills are paid for the Strike app, so we can keep buying some Bitcoin. This is what we're doing it for, guys. Stacking Satoshis. Right now it's 12:32, 12:33. Still haven't gotten an order yet. It's a little quiet out here. I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you, because I had a crazy order last night where I long story short, I was going to a hotel in Flamingo. This is why I don't like going to Las Vegas. The lady wanted me to come up to the Flamingo Hotel up there, but I couldn't go up in there because there was nowhere to park and all this other stuff. So anyways, I get there and the lady just wouldn't answer the phone. She wouldn't come out. So I called customer service, and I had some food of hers, and I had to go to CVS to get her some Power Milks or something. And it just wasn't working. So I had to leave with the stuff, and I didn't want it. I just had to leave. So I haven't seen anything on my account yet. I get nervous about that stuff because she might have been a scammer or something, because unfortunately people do that. So I looked at my account. Everything seems okay. But when it happens the next day and I don't get any orders, I get a little nervous. So let's see what happens, guys. Hopefully it'll be a decent day. It's a Monday. Kind of slow, but it's nice and warm out here too today. So let's see what happens. Whew, I was getting nervous for a minute, guys. Finally got the first order right there. Pretty decent order too. I can leave my car on, go in there, get that one item, and come out. I was getting nervous, guys. 12:48 for my first order. Wow. So let's go grab it and get this money. All right, pretty easy order, except the line was really long at Walgreens, but I just dropped it off to the first floor. Pretty easy, no gate code, everything was good, and let's see what we get next. So as you can see, my first hour or 24-minute active time of actually working, I made that much, $8.25. So big money today so far. Off to a late start, not a great start, but again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And, this is one of those times where you just like, you know what, let me just turn it off. Because again, I got a lot of stuff to cover today. Today's January 6th. But you know what, I'm going to keep going. Because I do want to cover, all the stuff that's going on with the anniversary of January 6th and stuff. And I will in between dashes. But I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to give up. And we're going to see how we end up for the night. All right, I'm outside of CVS, about to go in here and do this order. As you can see, $7, 2.8 miles. 3 little items. Hopefully they'll be easy to find. And we're going to go get these few bucks and buy some Satoshis with it. Really easy one. As soon as I walked in, the first 2 little items, those little gummy bears, were right in the front. Then I walked over to the Gillette shaving stuff. That was right there. But when I got in line, the 2 self-checkouts, they were having problems and there was nobody at the cashier. But they got it worked out in probably 30, 45 seconds. So we're off for that little 7-minute drive. And let's get these few bucks. Looks like this thing is broken. Having some problems, can't get into the gate. She opened the gate for me, the girl behind me. She must live here. Got to go to building 21. Just got done doing that one. We're on the 3rd floor. Really nice lady. That's what she had on her door. That picture right there. And I said, thanks. Can I take a picture of that? It's really nice. I really needed a little pickup today. She's like, no, it's okay. She goes, rainy days make the sunshine days come in, or something like that. Some quote she said. The rainy days make you appreciate the sunshine days. Excuse me. So that was cool. Now this lady right here, this is the lady that opened the gate for me. And I probably took 5 or 6 turns to come in this place. And she was following me the whole way. And then her garage is right there. And I parked in front of the garage. And she's like, excuse me, that's my garage. There she is again. The lady must be following me or something. And I'm just like, what are the chances of that? That I pull in and she turns every which way I turn. So decent order. Got a little exercise going to the 3rd floor. Let's see what happens next. I'm waiting on an order, and I like to get shoes from here. They got really, really good shoes in this place. So I think they're called Hokas. I think Hoka. This is what I got for my my flip-flops. Hold on. For my sandals. These are Hokas. Really like these. Very comfortable. I want to get a pair of shoes like that. So I'm gonna go in here and see how much they cost while I'm waiting on an order. As you can see, I closed out the order. I'm out here at the shoe place. They had me step on this to measure what the pressure goes and stuff like that. And I wear a big shoe. I wear a 14, so they're gonna bring me out some colors. So let's see what they can give me. It's hard for me because I'm in that middle size where I'm bigger than the normal person, but I'm too small for the big and tall. Like when I go into a normal store, everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're like Shaq, you're so big." And then when I go to the big and tall, it's just like, "What's your little ass doing here?" So, and all my clothes is like that. All my shirts and everything else, you know, they're big for normal and they're small for big and tall. So trapped in that purgatory, in that Goldilocks zone. Not the good one either, so let's see what happens next. Yeah, that was a no-go. They only had 3 size 14s, and they were all like white bottoms at the bottom. I don't like white shoes at all, to be honest, because they just get so dirty so quick. And I look at shoes, and if I pay 180, because their price range between 165 and 180, 190, something like that. I like them to last a long time and have them look decent, you know what I mean? With white shoes, they just get too dirty, and I walk a lot, and I'm walking in all different kind of stuff, obviously doing DoorDash. So, you know, they had some different ones. They brought a Hoka out, and then they brought a New Balance and something else. So they told me to come back mid-January to late January, early February to see if they got the new Hokas coming out. So I'm going to save up because I honestly don't have the cash for it. So that gives me time to save up for them, save up about $200 or whatever with taxes and everything and fees or whatever it is. So I'll save up over the next few weeks that $200 to buy them, because I didn't even have the cash anyway. I was going to put it on a credit card and pay it at the end of the month, because again, you know what we do with our cash. So right now it's $2.25. I'm going to turn on the DoorDash for 1 more hour and see how that goes. That order came in, and yes, it's confirmed. My internet was working. So not the best order, but not a terrible order. But right now in these circumstances, I got to take that one. You know what I mean? Like if I was rolling and had a lot of orders coming in, that would be a mid, maybe a soft yes or a soft no. It depends on what's going on. But again, today it's definitely a decent one for today. So I got to shop at Vons for 3 items, and I got to go in there and pick up something from Taco Bell. It's 2 pickups, 2 different houses, one on the way to the other, stacked order back to back. Also, too, it's 2 orders, so it helps me with my acceptance rates because it's 2 orders in one. So let's knock this out. Let's go ahead and let's get it started. So I'm in the parking lot. Taco Bell is there, right there, and then Vons is here. So I'm parking somewhat in the middle, maybe a little closer to Taco Bell, because I got to go to both of them. DoorDash wanted me to pick up the Taco Bell order first, but I decided no, because I don't want to have somebody's order sitting in my car while I go shopping for these 3 items here in Vons. So I'm going to go to Vons first, maybe have them sit it under the heat lamp, because they have one in Taco Bell, I believe. That way their food won't get cold. I'll get that, walk over to Taco Bell, and be on my way. Oh, my mistake. It's not a shopping order here at Vons. It is a pickup. So I got to grab a cart, go over to the window and pick it up. Yeah, I'm picking up the Vons order from here. It's in the corner of the store. When you walk in down there, you walk in, there's a Panda Express down there, and then you come here to the end, and they're getting it ready now. So let's go ahead and grab that. Got the package in hand. Apparently it's got a cough medicine in here, and they had to ask me for my name and date of birth, which I've never done that before. Usually I have to confirm it with the customer. So let's go ahead and get that Taco Bell. You know, it's funny. My car's parked there. I went to Vons, headed to Taco Bell now. You know, it's funny. Everybody talks about cardio and going to the gym to get on the treadmill. And I think all that is good. But I think what's better cardio is actually getting out and walking in nature. You know, I've never been a jogger or a runner. I'm not claiming to be, but I try to walk at a pretty faster pace than normal. Usually I'm a pretty slow walker too, so I'm trying to work on that. But, you know, parking away from the stores and everything else, and just getting out in nature, man, and just getting used to it. I mean, us as a human species, it's funny, we have to go to a area where everybody else is sitting on a machine to do quote unquote cardio or cardiovascular. It's just crazy for me. And then you can lift weights. Like with the stuff I just got, had them on both hands and I was moving them up and down and moving them while I was walking. So long story short, you can get exercise without going to the gym. I'm stopped at a red light. When I went into Taco Bell, the girl saw my shirt, Joe Biden is not my president. She started laughing. She's like, yeah, he's not the president. I go, well, who's running the country? You know what I mean? She goes, that's true. I don't know who's running the country. Then I told her, we talked about January 6th, and she was like, yeah, this is insane what's going on in this country today. She goes, I know Trump is going to do a great job. I said, yeah, I know he is too. Just dropped that off. I'm on the second floor. And I got all the way to because I'm parked outside. Excuse me. I got all the way in right by the elevators, and I noticed that I forgot the drink. I left it in the car, thinking about what I'm going to say and all that. Then before that, when I was driving right after the clip you just saw, I had to merge into the right lane, and the cars were bunched in together. And there was this one car that had a little gap in between it in front, and so I was trying to get them to move up because I was in the lane almost parallel to them, trying to get them to move up a little bit so I can go behind them, but they just wouldn't move. They wouldn't move. And the gap in between them and the next car was big enough. Thanks, man, appreciate it. Was big enough so I can go in. So I slowly went in, and he just started honking at me like I tried to cut him off. I was like, no, man, I was just trying to get in there. So long story short, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I have to do my job first, not think about recording. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say and how I'm gonna record. So I need to get the job done, hit complete, then record. All right, just dropped that off. It was on the second floor. Then that order just came in. So I was almost gonna get ready to shut it off because it's 3:17 now, but that one came through. So let's get it. Got the order in hand. It's a nice restaurant, man. Yep, so I put it in the car. Nice restaurant. I want to show you guys this view over here. This is absolutely gorgeous. As you zoom in, you can see the skyline. Every time I come to this restaurant, I really come up here for a few minutes just to realize how beautiful this country is, number one, but also Las Vegas, Nevada. Let me zoom in a little bit. Again, that's the Las Vegas Strip over here. And then when you see that tall one, the Stratosphere, that's the old Las Vegas going down there. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. You just got to take it in sometimes and be very, very thankful for everything you have. And also, when there's problems in your life and stuff like that, don't focus on those. Just have an attitude of gratitude and really, really, really appreciate everything you got. That was an easy order. Close that part of the order out at $17 and something cents. This is what we made total for the morning. Now I'm in a little conundrum right now. I don't have a lot of time. Right now it's 3:37 and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything. And I'm right by Cane's, the chicken place. And they got a pretty good, really cheap, good meal deal. And I can go and eat that real quick, and then I can go home, get ready for some other stuff. Or I can go home and cook. I'm going back and forth on it. I think I'm gonna go ahead. This is gonna be one of the days I eat out today. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Cane's real quick, and I'll show you guys what I got. Because today I just don't have a lot of time, and I got a lot of things to cover. So I'll show you what I got from Cane's. All right, we're here, guys. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. Really good chicken. It's pretty cheap, and it's really, really fast. A lot of people come here. This place is always packed. I actually get full from these meals, and they're actually pretty cheap. So let's go on in here, and I'll show you what I get. All right, here we go. We got the famous Cane sauce. The guy gave me an extra one. Real nice guy too, man. Got a military discount. Got 3 chicken fingers here. Got some fries and then their famous bread. And then I got a Coke Zero. So yeah. So here we go. It's the total was, there's a total right there. Not too bad. But again, sometimes your time is worth more than a few bucks because I had to make a whole meal and I didn't prep anything today. And I'm running behind, so I got to save some time by paying for some labor, because that's what you're doing when you're going out. You're paying for some labor. And I believe this is the first time I've eaten out this year. So go ahead and kill me in the comment section. I'll see you this evening for the second half of the shift. What's up, guys? First order of the night is to China Tango Bistro. I love this little plaza over here. And as you can see, it's a decent sized order. So we're off to a better start than we were in the afternoon. So let's grab it and let's get this money. Ooh, big order, guys. Look at this. Got it in the cardboard. Usually Chinese place to put it in there because there's so much stuff. So it's a catering order. Let's get it. I'm at one of these really, really rich neighborhoods. Got to go to the gate to get your ID and everything else. And they actually have you go into your DoorDash app to make sure it's you, because a lot of people scam. So I'm going to be here for a minute or two, but with this price, it's worth it. Pretty easy order. Dropped it off. 2 kids came out. They looked like, both of them looked like little mini Vivek Ramaswamy's, little 2 Indian kids. Nice kids though, real nice. Nice neighborhood too. That one's down. Let's try to get another one. Yeah, not the ideal order. Obviously, you see that, the mileage and the dollars and everything else. And also it's going to be a 17-minute drive. I just picked it up. I have it in the car. But again, it's a slow day today, so I got to get what I can, crumbs when I can. And you know what the saying goes, desperate times cause desperate measures. Yep, so that one's down. Nice little apartment complex. Really nice. Gated community, gate code and stuff like that. The girl was really, really nice. Gave me a nice little tip. Not you know, cash, but the little $8 with the tip in there. It was really nice. She was a black girl, so normally, let's see what we get next. What's up, guys? I'm at the Del Taco drive-thru, getting ready to get this order. As you can see, it's $7 plus for 3-something miles. Usually plus means for a small order like this, it might be 50 cents more or $1 more. It could be a little bit more, but usually not that much for smaller orders, but we'll see. This should be a quick and easy one, hopefully, and I'll let you know what happened. Yeah, that was a great order. $8, 3-point-something miles. You know, give me an extra $1. No gate code, no apartments, just straight house. Was great. I could do those all day long. I don't need $20 orders, $30 orders. Those are nice, don't get me wrong. But if I got 20 orders like that a day, between $6 and $9 for a couple of miles, I'd take that all day. Again, I use the analogy of like hunting, right? You don't always have to shoot an elephant or a bear or some big animal. You can just shoot a bunch of little rabbits, and a lot of little things add up to a big thing. So yeah, so that was a really good order. I'm happy with it. Let's see what we get next. All right, guys, it's about 7:58 now. It's been quiet since the last order. It's been, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And I turned off the DoorDash and restarted it again. And right now it's kind of gray. There's no really red where I'm at right now. But I'm going to hang around a little bit because one big order can just change you. You know what I mean? It can change your night. You can get a $28, $30 order just like that. So I'm out here in front of CVS just hanging out. I'm going to go to the ATM, pull out a few bucks, and wait for the next one. There we go, guys. That's a decent order. I'm going to go in there, grab those items. I think it was 5 items. And get this money. Let's see how it goes. Wow, really easy order. Went in and out. I wasn't even in the store for 2 minutes. The 5 things they wanted was just some snacks in 2 different aisles, and nobody was in the store. So got in and out of that, dropped it off at a house. Really, really simple. And then when I came down the driveway, got this order right here. So hopefully this one will be as easy as the last one. So let's see what happens, and let's go shopping. Easy order. Took about, I don't know, 10 minutes in the store, maybe not even 7 minutes. Beautiful house, beautiful neighborhood. Look at the neighborhood, beautiful. House is beautiful. Gated community, of course. So, man, makes you dream sometimes, man, you know? Makes you dream. One day I could live in something like this, but I got to keep working hard. All right, guys, that's probably my last order, what I just did. I'm outside of Winco, my local grocery store, and I'm going to go on in here and get a few things. I always go at night after my shift is over with, and I'm going to get a few things. I'm going to bring you guys in there with me as a bonus because we only did 10 deliveries, and I'm not going to get too much. I'm just going to get a few things. I come here probably twice every 7 to 10 days, something like that. I just grab a few things and go because it's really, really good prices, man. It really is. And it's a really nice store. It's got everything in there. So let's go on in here and see what we're going to get. Get some cucumbers, pretty cheap, 68 cents a piece. Put 2 of those in the cart. They're good for snacks and also good for salads, obviously. These are one of my go-tos, man. Avocados. I got like 2 or 3 left, but these aren't ripe yet. So I'll wait a couple days so they get good. But for one bag of these, $2.98, basically $3 for 6 of them, right? Yeah, 6 of them. Not a bad price. Now here's another example of paying for labor when it comes to food. I love these cut up fruit already. Watermelons and assorted fruits. But the problem is they're $7. I think these are $5. And again, you can get the whole fruit for a lot less, but you're just paying for the packaging and paying for somebody to cut it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab one of these strawberries, $4. Weighs, let's see, 1 pound. Yeah, 1 pound. So yeah, I'll take that. And again, I do like my fruit prepared. Like, I love this stuff, the fruit trays. I can just grab it and eat it and stuff like that. But this is $10, man. Oh man, I've gotten them. I'm not saying I haven't, but I already went to Cane's today to pay for some labor already. And normally I don't like to pay for labor twice. So so far I'm just gonna get the strawberries, the avocados, and cucumbers for right now. I think I'm okay, but let's keep looking. I'm gonna show you guys some of my weaknesses. One of my biggest weaknesses, man, are Lay's potato chips, Lay's and Pringles. Man, oh my God, I love them. These are the generic version of Lay's. I don't know if somebody wants to put these here. Party size, $2.86 a bag. But that's why I grabbed the cucumbers. I like crunchy stuff like potato chips. So I cut up the cucumbers now, like potato chips kind of, so I can get that crunchy feeling or whatever. Obviously, it's not as good as potato chips, but that's why I do it. So I try to do my best to stay away from this stuff. Another one of my weaknesses is cereal. Again, I try to stay away from it. I do have a box of Raisin Bran Crunch at home, but these are a pretty good price point here. These cereals, obviously, they're garbage and they're just nothing but processed nonsense. This is Fiat food right here, guys. You know what I mean? But again, you know, I'm not perfect, but I do love me some honeycombs. Golly, I love me some honeycombs. I'm not gonna get any cereal. Like I said, I like to splurge. I got a box of I believe it's this right here, Raisin Bran Crunch at home. And what I do is I'll put because I have a big 5-gallon thing of water that's warm. It's not cold. So what I do is I grab ice out of the freezer and put the ice on top of the cereal, and I pour a bunch of water into the cereal. I know that sounds weird. And then I'll put like 20% milk in there, for it won't have as much milk and won't have as much sugar, even though I know it's bad, because milk is, you know, water with stuff. So I try to not drink as much milk as I can, because again, I like to water down my drinks and stuff. But yeah, these are one of my weaknesses, but this is definitely Fiat food. Is something that I definitely is one of my weaknesses, and I try to stay away from. Now over here, they got some really good deals over here. If you look at there, the 2-piece chicken for $4 right there. That is a good deal. You get 2 pieces of dark meat or white meat, I believe, and then they give you a side. And it's actually a pretty decent sized meal. You know what I mean? Again, it's Fiat food. You know, we can't always eat perfect, but, you know. And then over here is one of my weaknesses as well. I absolutely, again, this is Fiat food, and I'm not perfect, but I love these right here. The chicken bacon Caesar wrap. Love it, man. $3.48. It's got, you know, the crispy chicken in there. They got some lettuce, some cheese, the Caesar salad dressing. These are so good. I usually eat one of these at a time, and I usually eat them with potato chips, but I'm trying to, you know, slice up my cucumbers and eat with it one at a time. But if I'm real hungry, I'll eat both of them. So I'm going to grab one of these. It's a Fiat food, I know, guys. And then also one of my other weaknesses, too, is these salads right here. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. The crispy chicken salad. No, not this one, sorry. This one right here. This is the one I like. It's got bacon bits, the chicken, the tomatoes, half an egg, blue cheese. These are so good. The other day when I made that salad, I eat half of these at once. Then I eat the other half. But I have a bunch of lettuce and stuff at home, so I don't need this right now. I have to eat this in like 2 or 3 days or it'll probably go bad. And normally that potato salad you saw the other day, I get it from over there, the potato salad. And I got a little bit left of that, so I'll probably come back in a couple of days to get that. But yeah, right now, that's what I'm going to get so far. Now I'm going to head over and see if I can get some steak and maybe something in between. These are kind of like my weaknesses too, guys. Now this is more Fiat food right here. You know, it's got this, basically the spaghetti and the meatballs, $5, $4.98. They just got a bunch of little different meals. I actually have one of these at home in the freezer. This chicken, fettuccine, broccoli. What I'll do is I'll eat half of that at once. I'll put some bacon in it, add some extra broccoli, stuff like that. Then I'll cook up a steak, maybe half a steak or a full steak, and put half of that with the pasta. So I always try to eat more protein than carbs. I've tried the carnivore diet. I like the carnivore diet. The problem is, I don't know. I just love carbs, man. You know, and I know I'm trying to eat more steak and meat and stuff like that. So I try to do about an 80% meal of protein. I didn't do that today, obviously, because I ate out. But when I'm cooking at home, I usually try to do between 60 and 80% protein and carbs. So let's go over here. I'm not going to get any of this stuff, guys, but these are definitely little meals that I indulge in. So let's go over here and see what's up with the steak. Looks like they don't have my cut of meat. Usually I'll get some different steaks than these. I usually get 4 or 5 pieces in here for 18 bucks. But these are 20 bucks for 2 pieces. That's a little too much for me. It's usually New York strip, I believe. Obviously my favorite cut is probably ribeye. Well, definitely ribeye. Let's see the other side. And then over here we got this stuff. The beef loin. I don't really eat that too much. Yeah, they don't have the steak that I need. I got one more steak left. Yeah, they don't got the ones that I want. Yeah, because usually they're over here, and I told you it's a pack of them of 4 or 5. They're usually on sale. So, but it's late at night right now. It's like 9:30. This place is open 24/7, but looks like they don't have the stuff that I need, and that's okay. Like I said, I got one more steak left. I'm not going to eat that tonight. I'll eat that tomorrow, and then probably come back. Looks like this is ribs, and I believe what's this? Yeah, pork ribs stuff. Yeah, I don't need any of that. You know, I used to like to eat these too. These pork bellies over here. They're pretty good. Let me check the other side real quick. So yes, this is more pork. Dang, they don't have my steak. Okay, well that's fine. Let's see if I can find something else, but what I'm looking for is not over here. Now, these right here are my favorite beef ribeye steaks, but $14.86 for one of them. My goodness, I can't do that right now, guys. I just can't. Excuse me, man. And it's a lot, guys. Yeah, I'm not affording that right now. I can't pay $14 for one. Yeah, so I think this steak is a no-no today, or a no-go today. And yeah, so let's take a look at some other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these. I love these pineapple juices. They're $3.68 for 64 ounces. It doesn't have much in it. It says it's 100% juice. No added stuff, you know, just the regular stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that. And again, I mix it with water anyway, so this thing will last me, I'm guessing, about 2 weeks. What you're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of 2 of Jerry's kryptonites. Chips Ahoy cookies. These and Pringles. Once I pull this thing back and I eat them, same with the Pringles, they're gone. They are literally gone. I don't know what in the hell they put in these things, but yeah. So we're definitely not going to get any of these, and we're definitely not going to get any Pringles. There it is, $15.77 for that stuff. Not bad. I'll be back in a few days to get some steak, maybe tomorrow or the next day after that. So I'm going to turn on my DoorDash again. I'm going to stop by CVS to grab a few bucks before they close at 10. It's 9:42 now. And if I get another order, I'll let you know. But if not, we'll close this thing out. $4 for 3.5 miles, and I'm on my way home. No, in order for me to do one before I go to CVS, get this money out and go home, it's got to be a big one. Here goes one. Let's see what this is. All right, guys, that one came in. Not the best order, but 5.3 miles, $8.75 for 3 items. I'm out here in front of the Walgreens, so this will probably be the last one. So let's grab this one and let's get this money. Really easy order. It was at a house in the neighborhood. Pretty good. It's about 8 or 9 minute drive from Walgreens. So $8.75. We'll take that. So I'm going to head home, keep the DoorDash on. If I get another one, I'll let you know. If not, we'll wrap it up inside the garage. On my way home, and I got that order, so I had to turn around and go to Vaughn's. So you see the numbers there, 7 items. Shouldn't take that long. I don't like the miles, it's too far, but for $22, hey, I got to get that money, man. So I'll let you know what happened in a minute. Well, guys, good news and bad news. Bad news is Vaughn's is closed. It closed at 10 p.m. I got there at 10:17. It's 10:20 now. Good news is I got half pay. So, yeah, I had to fill out the stuff and tell them it was closed, and I got half pay. So, not bad. I'm going to drive home. If I don't get another one, we'll close this thing out. I'll see you in a minute. Another one, guys. As you can see the numbers, $12.25, a little less than 5 miles, 8 items. We're working overtime, guys. We got to get these sets. All right, just about to leave Walgreens. Got all the items. Got a second order. It was 1 item for antihistamine, but they didn't have it. So I had to issue a refund, and they gave me half the money anyway. So it's a 10-minute ride. Let's get it dropped off. All right, pretty simple order. Took me about 8-9 minutes to get there. It was on the 2nd floor. Somebody was smoking some serious ganja in there. I could smell it as soon as I walked out the door. So let's see if we get one more order. If not, we'll close this thing out. All right, did a quick order for $3.50 for like a mile, 1.2 miles, something like that. Then I got another order at Walgreens for that amount, for that many miles. And I got to go in here and get 2 things real quick. So let's get it. Just did that order, pretty simple. It was apartment complex on the 1st floor, but now I'm at Del Taco. And as you can see, those are the numbers for that order. So I'm just gonna pick that up and do that one and see what happens next. Yeah, just dropped that off. Really nice neighborhood, gated community. Pretty easy. I made a mistake though. I got a notification from DoorDash earlier saying that I was missing some items and something like that. And I'm like, what are they talking about? I just ignored it because I thought they were talking about the crazy order from last night when the woman didn't come out. But I just opened my trunk up and I found some bottles of some Body Armor drinks. And I remember picking those up. I don't know if it's from yesterday or today, but I put the stuff in the back and it must have rolled out of the bag and rolled out. And they didn't get a couple of their drinks. And that freaking bothers me a lot, man. I hate doing that when somebody gives me a job to do and I didn't give them what they asked for. So that was my mistake. I just got to get better. And damn, it bothers me. Anyways, we're still busy in the area. It's 12:38 right now. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna keep the dash on. I'm gonna turn it back on because if I'm going somewhere, I just turn it back. I just turn it on. I can't miss any money. So if I get home and there's no orders, I'll talk to you then. But if not, we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, made it home. I'm in the garage. Got out of Green Valley with my head on my shoulders. I don't live in Green Valley. I had to drive out of there, and once I leave the Green Valley area, because that's where I DoorDash at, I just turned it off, and then I rode home for a few minutes, and I got here now. And there are the final numbers right there, $155 and some change, I believe. You'll see January 7th up there because it's after midnight. It's a little bit after 1 now. Yeah. So a pretty good day. You know, that's a typical day for me, to be honest with you. Sometimes I do a little less, sometimes I do a little more, but that's what happens, man. When you're focused on something, when you really want something real bad, you just have tunnel vision. You know what I mean? And this is why we're doing this, because we know what this means and what it's going to be in the future. So I thank you guys so much for watching this. I know it's, kind of tedious and boring and stuff like that to be watching all this stuff. But, for you guys to be supporting me and giving me donations and stuff, I really, 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 really appreciate it. I really do. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of this episode, if you want me to keep doing this or not. And let me know your overall thoughts. Sorry, my word's a little messed up because I'm really, really tired. But listen, we're working hard for the future generations and people that don't even know us yet, because we're the only ones that can do this, stacking this great money over the next 10 years, this gold rush that we're in right now. People are going to be looking back and saying, wow, you got 1,000 Satoshis for $1 or 980 Satoshis for $1 or whatever it is. People are not going to believe it. And we got a chance to do it. And we're the only ones that can do it. So, and this is for sure the reason why I work 7 days a week and work so hard, and you guys work so hard. And the reason why we do it, and you guys already know, it's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.